Hello, my name is Prime and welcome back to ETS2 Showcases, and today we are going to be driving for DHL with our Volvo FH6 series truck, and using this Krone Profiline trailer, we're going to be hauling our goods from here in Kavela, Greece, and we're going to head over to Thessaloniki, both city names I've probably just butchered the pronunciation of, but what else do you expect from me? And I think it's going to be a really nice journey, as I haven't even explored this section of Greece yet, so without further ado, let's get this Volvo FH6 started up and get on the road. Now, I am using one third-party modification today that is a very popular DHL truck and trailer skin mod. It's from the Steam Workshop, and I'll have the link for it down in the description below. All right, let's get rolling. Hopefully everyone's doing well. I certainly am. It is absolutely great to be back here in ETS2 and wonderful to be back here in Greece. It's been a little while, and yes, I somehow have not explored this section of Greece yet. The more, shall I say, northern shore section of the country. It's long overdue, may I say, because look at this scenery, my friends. Absolutely wonderful. And I wanted to do something a little bit different here for the sake of today's delivery, using a truck and trailer skin mod, something that I haven't done for some time. And you know what? DHL is a classic one to go for. Also kind of easy and realistic because they deliver nearly everywhere. So it's really easy to do. And so I just decided to run with it. And when it came to the truck selection, yes, I went Volvo again. I know the previous episode we used the FH5, and episodes even previous to that using the FH6, given it's one of the newest, or I guess the newest truck by technicality into ETS2. So yes, back in the Volvo again, but the Series 6, the Series 5, they're absolutely fantastic trucks, and I figure it's different enough. You know what? The delivery itself, the showcase is mainly for the sake of the DHL skin. That's what we're running with, of course, here in Greece as well. Those are the primary factors, but just wanted to clear the air there. Yes, doing Volvo again. We'll go across some of the different brands here in ETS2, and maybe some different deliveries coming up as well. I don't know. Do you want to see the Scania electric or the Renault E-Tech trucks back in the realm here? I know I've only done like 1 or 2 videos respectively on the electric trucks here in ETS2. Comment down below if you want to see more of them, or if there are other deliveries you'd like me to do, different cargo types, different styles. Do you want to see a heavy haul? Just let me know. I'm always open to some different ideas. I've got plenty of different options here in the book of ideas coming up, and my word, is it ever busy. And I think we actually have to go in the left lane anyways, because I think we're turning left up here, so I might as well try and skip the line a little bit because the traffic is very heavy down here. Lots of people taking in the scenic views, which I do not blame them whatsoever, because I mean, just look at it. Wonderful coastal region here. Absolutely lovely. And yes, we got to be turning left here anyway, so we might as well skip all that line back there and wait to go up the side of the hill here by the looks of it, or at least into the more city center by the looks of things. Yeah. Oh, that is not the right way. Wait, where was I supposed to go? Oh, it's there. Oh, okay. Okay, well, there you go. There's a Prime Simulation blunder for you. I didn't realize that it was that sharp a corner. Huh. Let's put the hazards on because, you know, typical Prime Simulation things just in the middle of the intersection. Awkward. I didn't realize that was that kind of intersection. Well, that's an interesting one. Okay. It's like a... Well, it's like a... I completely didn't even notice that. I thought the GPS... that was where it was going because of the angle, the quality of it. Oh well, that's okay. There we go. Just another Prime Simulation blunder, navigational blunder there. You know, just there's a billion of them on the channel now. Why don't we just add another one to the list, shall we? Oh, there's a fuel station here. Not that I don't think I need fuel. Nah, I'm doing fine on diesel. Just lovely, these. These are the hills that I noticed, because when I came in, I actually landed at the gas station there. I magically appeared into Kavela, so We won't go there to too much depth, but, you know, content creator magic. Hate to break the realism for everyone, but logistically things have to happen. Landed there, and then I try not to, you know, spoil things basically for myself, and I beelined it to where the pickup delivery, or pickup point was for the, well, today's delivery. Are all the car horns going off? Across the road. Okay, just a bit of a distraction there. Did the AI going past hit the parked cars on the side of the road? Weird. Weird? Okay, that's fine, I guess. We'll roll out here so we can actually see what's going on. Lots of cars coming down the hill. And we're just going to kind of bully our way out because we're now well and truly into the intersection. Well, lad, go. Hello? Seriously, AI? Dude! Turn! Oh, the AI. Oh, man. This game? You gotta be serious. The AI waits for me when it can be turning left because I've waited for ages trying to go. And then the AI smashes into me coming behind them at the same point when I am now clearly in the intersection waiting because of the AI that's not going anywhere. So if the AI would have just continued, I would have been able to turn, I would have been able to get out and see what was happening. Like, yes, I crept out into the intersection fully. I stopped or kind of waited up beforehand and then saw a brake, was trying to just roll out so I wouldn't interrupt. The car stops for no reason. Oh, this game, the AI, like, I understand. Oh, the cinematic cam didn't want to do it. There we go. I understand. That is incredibly realistic in the most frustrating way because some people will do that. And I know some of you out there will have experienced that at the same point. But it just annoys me so bad when that happens in the game because it just gives me a little bit of PTSD when similar situations happen in real life, not including the accident. Fortunately, I've never had that happen. But still, that frustration is real. I'm sure a lot of you can agree with me on that one. Things just happen. Well, we gotta be thankful for the safety features here in this FH Series 6. Good old Volvo ingenuity there. At least we're safe. We're all fine. I don't think the cargo got damaged either, which is good. No, it did not, which is absolutely fantastic. Well, that wasn't even the right one. Okay, no, there we go. We're good. I made my conclusion without even looking at the right graphic. I was just looking at the details of the weight and stuff, which, I mean, it's a fair bit of weight today with our sugar on board. DHL's hauling sugar for some reason. I mean, okay, I'll be honest, it was the best delivery I could find. It's the goods we're hauling today, okay? Again, creative liberty. Doing my thing, that's okay. See how long this late rotation is? Oh, at least it's not very long at all. Man, that van! Dude, he just absolutely launched it off. Is that an electric delivery van? My word. That thing just rocketed off the line. That's funny. Well, as we go up here and by looks of it get onto the highway, let's talk a little bit more about ETS2 and what is going on. So, obviously, I've talked a lot about, you know, what could be potentially coming up on for the sake of the game, and there's plenty of truck options, different models that we want to see, different truck reworks if they're just going to rework it or bring in new models at this point. But it's the map at this point. Of course, we've got Nordic Horizons and the reworks revolving around it coming up very soon, or at least hopefully very soon. The Heart of Russia DLC. Of course, the long-standing thing I've talked about quite a bit about it being kind of just permanently on hold. Again, I think a lot of us ETS2 players, despite what is happening in the world right now, revolving some select countries, won't get into that again today. I've talked about it plenty of times before. I think at this point, a lot of us ETS2 players just want to look at it from the perspective of it's just an extra area on the map to explore. You know, it's been a couple years delayed. In my perspective, the point has been made. And now maybe the support from that DLC could go towards some other good as well. That's just my 2 cents there. Everyone can have their opinion, but personally, as an ETS2 fan, despite as much as I respect what's going on, for the sake of, you know, holding it off for the various political reasons, it's getting to the point where I just like to explore some of that region. You know, maybe rename the DLC if you really want to. You know, that's kind of where I'm getting at now, is just it's been on hold long enough, I think. You know, the support from it could be made otherwise, or for other reasons. I don't know, maybe it's a marketing thing for them now because they don't know how many people are going to buy the DLC if it's named Select Ways. Again, we will have to see. But that's another part. So there's technically 2 DLCs, but realistically 1 that's on a more normal progression. And we gotta go over here by the looks of it. Okay, there we go. It just did the auto toll, so I guess we can continue through because the gate stayed open. Well, that works for me then. Can I get over here, cars? Please, no one else crash into me, Danny. I've already had a bit of a hooner in some areas, so let's just keep it a little bit cleaner, shall we, AI? We've had our differences already in this video. We can keep separated, okay? We don't want to start another fight. Anyway, so we've got 1 Nordic Horizons that's kind of on the horizon here, no pun intended, for ETS2. But then elsewise, where are things going? And I know there was some speculation on the recent announcement about the buses coming in to ETS2, and the coach bus kind of aspect, or at least the teaser for it. I do believe there was potentially some Egypt or Israel, one of the 2, I can't remember, somewhere in that general region, some potential teasers for that. Now, I also would say, you know, the Ukraine DLC, that probably should be coming up soon. You know, don't know where SCS Software is completely working on that, and it is interesting that we have now 4 confirmed upcoming DLCs. Well, technically it will be 3 very soon, because realistically Iowa's coming out soon for ATS. But anyways, 4 at this point confirmed DLCs for American Truck Simulator. We have 2 for ETS2, but technically 1, which is Nordic Horizons. That's actually in a normal progression. Does that mean the next one is another combination of many countries, like a lot of the ETS2 deliveries or DLCs are? You know, with the exception of, say, Greece or so on, but West Balkans, multiple DLCs, you know, Scandinavia DLC, all those guys, plenty of countries involved. Is it going to be another combination? Do not know, but it will be an interesting one to see what goes on there with the map situation. Comment down below what you think on that front for those who are very well in tune with ETS2 and all the different teasers and little bits of information hidden. I try to keep up to the best of my ability. I can't always I can't always keep up. It's just there's a lot going on. It depends on my availability, simple as that. So I do my best, not always able to do that though. And I just realized, kind of embarrassing, but I've got a globe up here and a Christmas mug on the dash still from the Christmas special, because this was the last time this truck was driven. I am sorry, friends. Yeah, that's a little bit embarrassing. So big shock to anyone if you didn't know this already, because I've already talked about it. It's not like I'm ashamed of it, but, you know, slightly embarrassing that I forgot to customize the interior of this truck, because I normally go through everything and change things up quite a bit. But normally with these showcases, I have basically one of each. Well, I do have one of each different style of truck just on the go, purchased in the safe. And many of the trucks have different configurations with them as well. So, for example, the Volvos, I have various Globetrotters, the various configurations of it, and I actually need to get over here. So we're gonna floor it. Use the FH Series 6 power to get over here. There we go. I've got plenty of trucks configured. Okay, so when I'm doing showcase deliveries, I generally then go in and say, what kind of truck that's available in the game do I want to drive? I then go in and, change different customization features on the truck. Maybe just change a paint job at sometimes, depending on what's happening with the delivery. Sometimes the deliveries are more customized than others. It just depends on what I'm focusing on for the sake of the video. Today's delivery, being that we're back here in Greece, the main notes I made for the sake of the focus was to be more on the paint scheme, to which I customized and made sure some of the features of the truck just matched a little bit better. I completely forgot that the last time I drove this truck was for the Christmas event, obviously, or the Christmas special, which tells you how frequently some of those things get used. And yeah, here we are now. The interior of the truck I neglected to look at, just knowing that I basically was just using this as my top of the line FH Series 6. I do have some other versions made. And yeah, that's pretty much that. We have Christmas mugs. That's the story of that. So hate to, burst the bubble for everyone who thinks that, I just magically or I just purchase or configure a new truck every single time. I do a lot of the time. I am completely overhauling trucks, but not always, because realistically, I can't really do that all the time, just because of time, and also, I have unlimited, or mainly unlimited money in the game because of the amount of cash I've accumulated. But doesn't mean that I don't try to, it's mainly just time and being able to get quality out to you all. And plus, there's only so many trucks I can technically buy in game. So I have a few basically of each version, different cabin configurations if applicable, and go from there. Pretty much. And same goes with the trailers. Got just a bunch of different trailers from all the different brands and DLCs that I've been fortunate enough to pick up. And yeah, just kind of go from there. Okay, so I'm going to try and do it this way with the reverse, because that trailer is in an awful spot and I am turning the truck the wrong way. I want to be turning my wheel the other way. Come on, Prime. You can do it. Ugh. Can I fix it? Not quite. Okay, back here. We're going to go out the gate slightly. Of course, it's another blindside reverse, but it's okay. We'll make do. So we want to go this way, but then stop it from being so aggressive. Watch the front of my truck. Sorry for the rapid mouse movement. I gotta at least be able to semi-see where I'm going. There we go. You know what? That may be one of the better reverses I've ever done. And I will just kind of finish it up a little bit here. Right to the back. That genuinely may be one of the best box trailer reverses I've done in a long time. Especially here in ETS2, but I think realistically across ATS videos as well. Kind of more of a chill back, relaxed delivery today. Well, other than the couple accidents at the beginning and stuff, because, I'm Prime Simulation. Again, it's never going to be just straightforward now, is it? Thank you all once again so much for watching. Great to be back here in ETS2. And of course, this cycle of being more regular between ETS2 and ATS will be happening. However, there are some major things coming up here for well, both games respectively. I'm sure there's some open betas coming very soon. Expect some wavering balance between the games. Sometimes one game will get more, depending on the releases. Sometimes the other one will get more. And I'll try and keep the balance there and keep things integrated. But again, a little bit of time balance and of course also priorities as well, respectively between the games. But thank you all once again so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one.